everybody, and welcome back to Console versus PC. We are in the final 4 hours of the challenge, and it is go time if there ever was a go time. That is for sure. Kienta, is that right? Welcome to the stream. Teased it last night, but we never got around to harvesting beets. Well, we are definitely harvesting beets tonight. Waylon, Dozer, Caleb, how's everybody doing today? Now I'm working on squaring everything off. Make it a lot easier to harvest later on. See, we've got some of our beet field done. A whole lot left. I don't even know why we planted this thing. She just squared it off, right? How's everybody's Saturday been? Had myself a busy Saturday. We got 3 map videos published. I've got 5 map videos recorded. 2 are going to drop tomorrow. Dozer, the video that came out at 4, I think. I think that was Goldcrest Valley. How are you liking the new Goldcrest Valley? I thought it was pretty good when I took a look at it. It didn't suffer too much with the old buildings. Indeed, very similar to the original. Most of the original buildings, a few new things obviously added to bring it up to FS22 spec. But overall, very true to the original map. Hopefully this is the last little corner I need to work on. I think Gaming Joy is working on those corners over there. Yeah, I dropped a video this morning on the forestry map. That's the one that has a little bit of a riddle.
Gizmo, the trailer over here is full. Is there another one I can grab?
There's one in the middle of the field.
There's one in the middle of the field, but I think that's pretty full, but you can have that. I'll bring it over. Because I'll empty him. Because this one's not going to be that far off full.
So I was glad to have figured that riddle out with the little assistance from Razdak.
If I empty my harvester into it, that'd be enough.
Then we did the Polish map. That apparently was for PC only around midday.
Is that one full or not? Gaming.
Yes, the one I have is full.
Right here.
Sorry, I'm working some sound stuff out on my end. Hold on.
No worries. Tip it in there. And I'll shift them both. Go and empty. The other one won't be in it.
Alright, just 2 more passes. And we've got this little nook done.
Thanks for bringing it over.
Right.
Just in
Tip it in,
time.
I'll go and dump them both. 'Cause I've got my one's got a full.
Oh, on the forestry map? Yeah, no doubt. It's a little silly for sure. I don't know if at some point the ramp that you go up ever becomes visible. Yeah, it'd be nice if it did. Dive on into the field. Well, we've had collectibles in Farm Sim. Goes back to at least FS15. It's a nice way for map makers
Dwayne isn't back in.
He said he was coming, but he said he had a lot of estimates to do.
to put things on the map and place them in such places that you want players to go and explore and find.
Yeah, that's obviously
kind of
more
a way
important.
to
So, no worries.
highlight your creation, your original, original aspects of the map, and the fact that for the player they get a little bit of a money bonus in collecting them is of course a bonus as well. Oh, they go back to at least FS13 then. everybody, and welcome back to Console versus PC. We are down to the final 4 hours, as I said in the pre-show, and we have, well, we've got a ton of beets to harvest. We've got a ton of stuff to get rid of. Will we have enough time to do it all? That is honestly the question. I really do not know at this point. Hopefully we get some more man hours, get some more labor in here to close it all out. Staying reposition, off we go. 180. Now the question is, can I get back? I was not expecting it to get to 50% already. Dozer, feel free. I don't know if I'll be able to answer. I can at least give you advice on how to resolve or work to resolve a mod conflict. Don't know if I necessarily have an answer as to what mod might be conflicting. Dirty Bird Farms, welcome. So we had horseshoes in 13. I know we had nuggets in 17. Didn't have anything in 19 officially. And then in 20, I like how we have 3 different choices. All that green, that probably aided in us getting to 50%. Maybe you're full. Roy, I have absolutely no idea. I have not experienced that issue. My guess would be it would somehow relate to a mod. What mod it might be, who knows? Clearly it's a mod that I'm not running. But which one it might be, it's hard to say. I'm going to go up to course play. Well, that would be one reason why I've never experienced it. I have basically given up on course play. I'm done with it. I might try it at some point again, but I'm done with it for now. No, we're not by ourselves. Jamie Joy is over there working on that little corner. Gizmo is currently shuffling trailers around. So yeah, we've got two working this big field right now. Hopefully more come in, because if not, it's going to be a long 4 hours. So we're going to cut a couple swaths off of this end. That'll help us get back. No, there's no way we'd be done this field in 4 hours if it was just me. Right? No way. Because we've got beets all the way down to the water tower. Well, that'd be like doing, No Man's Land in Beets. It's just standard size map. We'll cut a couple more passes off the top here, which will make turning around a lot easier. Caleb, I saw some unrealistic wide width headers, and I didn't look anymore. Say that is some pretty big dedication. Okay. There we go. Now we should be in a pretty good position. So yeah, we would go up and back. I'm just really glad he persevered and got this in the Giants Mod Hub for all platforms. There we go. How would you go about to find a conflict? It only happens on a server. Well, what happens on the server? What's the what's it do? That might be the initial question. It's likely going to be a script-based mod. If it only happens in server multiplayer. put stylage in the BGA, but it doesn't show in the production. Do you have any sort of mods that are to affect production? Display things related to production? I mean, to some degree, it's process of elimination. On the server, it's a little bit problematic because it's not so super easy to deal with the mods on the server, but maybe activate a certain portion of the mods, see if you can replicate it. If it doesn't happen, then activate some more until it does happen, and then start taking things out that you just activated. Diane, what's up? Darren, how are you doing tonight? So that would be one of the first things I would take out, would be anything that deals with production. Displays production. Because it may be like a sync issue between the server and the client. You know, the mod may work in single player, it may work in local multiplayer because of the file syncing isn't happening. Maybe it works in local multiplayer for you as the host, but it doesn't work in local multiplayer for other clients.
Hello, fellow farmers.
Bogey, this is Franken.
Hello.
Good. Sorry. Hey, the summer went longer. Everybody's got a harvester.
Yep. Everyone's got a harvester.
Everybody but you. Now, when I got the last harvester, I found a spare header down there. So there's a header down there, just no vehicle to attach it to.
Well, let's see if we can fix that.
We're working on squaring off these fields.
Yeah. Taking the lumps out.
With respect to dedicated server multiplayer, there's a lot of file syncing going on, a lot of data syncing between client and server, and if a mod isn't doing the right syncing, then you may not see things show up, or you may not interact quite right with them.
Might as well customize the thing.
That's it, mate. Yeah. Fill your boots.
You got her. Personalized license plate on it.
Didn't think these had license plates, did they?
Apparently.
Did they? Oh, yeah. So,
Mine says Limer, which I think means because it was probably purchased after whoever customized the another vehicle that had that plate. That was just like the last plate in the system. So
That doesn't do that.
Yeah, I get Limer too. No problem, Dozer. Well, you can definitely run into script-based things that don't quite do client-server syncing quite right. Altera, what's up? But Dan, it's okay because we are on PC. And Altera, I think that's one of the biggest hurdles that we run across on challenges like this is overall our player base. Well, they have so many distractions.
in the beet field.
Oh, this is a corn harvester.
They have just so many distractions, right?
Just run up and down. Lines.
Chase each other on the block.
Yeah.
If you want to just,
Block lines.
I wouldn't suggest going sideways.
I'm steering it.
Did I run over that? There we go. Go.
Put my internal GPS on and head on.
I might going into the silage out of the biogas truck. Bring that down so we've got
might as well.
four trucks. Different areas.
Who needs fuel? Because I do.
Yeah, just definitely keep an eye on your fuel. I filled up like half an hour ago and I'm already half empty. There's a fuel truck down in the middle of field.
Got it.
26, looks like Gizmo's coming up with it.
Oh, really? Yeah, 30 series cards are way too expensive. Although they're coming down now. Coming down now quite a bit.
Oh, maybe someone else was already getting it. FARMER-KLEIN might have been getting it for himself.
Absolutely.
I hit a streamer milestone today, this morning. I
Oh?
unlocked affiliate on Twitch.
Oh, what's that get you?
Ads. Or the ability to run ad and get paid for it. And all the bits and bytes and subscribing too. It allows people to subscribe.
Well, I don't know. I don't know any of that Twitch language.
Well, it's essentially the same thing as unlocking affiliate on YouTube, just it happens a lot earlier.
also mentioned that Twitch was going from a 70-30 split to 50-50 or something. El Capitalista, what is up?
For how much of the profit goes to the creator, kind of thing.
Yeah. So going from 70 down to 50. We'll just strip 20% away.
I know.
I heard YouTube was quick to comment that, oh, well, here over at YouTube, we still have a 70-30 split.
Yeah, I hadn't read anything about that, but I don't imagine that it seems like it could be true for sure.
Oh, yay! Thank you for the sub. Now we have 4 harvesters out here on this field somewhere. Somewhere. What are we doing with these trailers when they're full?
Well, I've been coupling them together and running them to the sugar beet site where we've got a silo.
Right.
We're going to stockpile them to the centre.
Trailer in the middle of the field is full. Or pretty darn close to it.
I'm going to go and get the one.
I'd almost suggest not stockpiling them and just selling them. But selling them at the sugar beet facility.
Well, that's what we're going to do, but we're going to wait till December.
Denver? Okay.
That's price. Month late.
Sorry, next Tuesday.
Altera forestry is banned on the server. No forestry is allowed. The beet operation is gigantic. It is. We are right below field 6, and it extends all the way down to field 41. That's where the water tower is. We're doing it this convoluted way for now. Now you get some more of these beets cut off the top. I do not know. It's going to require either Giants implementing it themselves or Giants incorporating the custom scripts into the game in an update. That's what they had to do for seasons back in FS17 and in FS19 is they explicitly updated the game and put the season scripts into the base game files. That way it could basically get passed through Microsoft and Sony. So the limitation is that Sony and Microsoft do not allow external scripts. So any mod that uses scripts is specifically denied because of that fact.
Yeah, the one that you parked.
So the only way to get a script-based mod on console would be for Giants
Yeah,
to
I was gonna
incorporate it
grab it to,
into
empty my harvester there.
their own
I've got an empty one coming over. Where do you
into
want
their
it?
own game engine, into their own
I'm over
software.
by the production buildings on
in
the
an
east
update.
side there.
Driver
Okay, I'll bring it
53,
straight
what
over
is up?
and I'll pick up
Down to the final 3.5 hours
in front of me.
of this event. We're harvesting a small beet field. It
Just
extends
beat
from
out
there
25 there, that was
down to there.
square off the field. At least they're EV square now.
There's your trailer, Damien.
It looks like it's about 40 to 50% full
There we go.
visually.
Walker on there.
Are you
Yeah,
near-
deceptively
are you-
small.
Right, are you near Damien?
That's for sure.
Nope.
It's deceptively going to take not long
It's
at
at the
all.
end of the map.
You're down the bottom. Right, okay.
It's doable, but I would say it's probably you might have more luck winning the lottery. The other thing to work out would be the overall control mechanisms. I think PC players use guidance steering with the controller and don't need to make use of keyboard or any other types of controls in order to use it. But I don't use a controller myself, so I don't know. Rabbit Rob, what is up? Farmer in the Dill, welcome. We should be good now. Hopefully we have enough room to turn around. Got to turn in about here. And off we go. Yeah, I don't know. You would have a good idea as a former and maybe continued console player. Especially if you're using guided steering now on console. Who's taking the cake? Are you saying who's winning? Is that what you're asking? If that's what you're asking, console is winning as of last weekend's. Week 3 accounting, they have pulled a pretty big points advantage due to our inability to get our precision farming score up. We had a few fields that were extremely problematic. And as a result, we lost 300 points due to not being environmental conscious enough. So unless console did something really, really silly, they probably have already taken it. definitely not over till it's over. But mathematically, it was technically over at week 2. I think everybody will see when I do the summary video tomorrow that overall we were just at a production deficiency. Or should I say a production points deficiency. I think you'll be happy when you get the those little notches done.
Yeah, that's a good milestone. We're almost there. Last one.
Would you have the dynamite strategically, fireworks strategically placed so when this field is done we can celebrate?
That would be cool.
By shutting the server off forever? By downloading the save game and running it through a file shredder?
That'll work.
A file shredder.
Yeah. Be like, okay, it's completely done.
I think this challenge has kind of ruined this map for just about everybody.
That's what happens with most maps. Was a Riverview is that what came out yesterday?
Yeah, Riverview got officially released in Mod Hub yesterday, but it was out before.
Right.
Got released on other sites beforehand.
Right. But so that map, we did a challenge on that map early in FS19, and basically people that were involved with that, when it came out on FS22, they were like, yeah, thanks, but no, I'm done. I've seen that enough.
I can see that.
Oh yeah, we got tomorrow we're gonna see a rare map revisit video for
Calmsden Farm.
Yeah. We're gonna check out the soil map, the geo, the night lights.
Very cool, very cool.
You see that lots of stuff that I couldn't sell version 1, you can sell now in version 2. But still not a 5 out of 5.
Really? You're
No.
joking.
No.
It's amazing, isn't it?
One of the things with Comston that it's going to natively lose points on is that the way the farms are set up is some of the farm buildings can't be sold.
Right.
Right? That's one of the things that it's always going to lose on because he wants them that way, which is fair.
Right. Completely fair. It's just how the scoring works.
Exactly.
One of the metrics is, can you customize the farm? And if you can't sell everything, then you can't get a full point. Right?
More of the stuff is sellable now, which is good, but not all of it.
Right. I mean, the buildings overall are still fixed, and as I comment in the map and video, it's like, you know, if some people aren't the best drivers, and they'd like to maybe not have such a tight yard, and they get it that it's supposed to be realistic to a real farm area, but still, for it to be playable for everybody, having the player be able to play it the way they want, and if they want to get rid of a building or two to open up the yard, then they should be able to.
Is that the only thing it failed on though, Klein?
You can't sell olives.
Oh well, there you go.
And you still can't sell planks.
Yeah, so.
And you have a sawmill.
Yeah.
That makes absolutely no sense.
You know, that's ridiculous. It's okay with the building thing because it's personal choice, really. But if you
Well, I actually think
you can't sell everything you can make on the map. Mind you, we wouldn't be growing olives in England very much.
Well, and I talked to them.
We would be selling planks.
I talked to that. It's like maybe the decision to not be able to sell olives is that olives aren't a crop in that area of the UK or in the UK at all.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But you can sell sugarcane.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert in UK agriculture, but
no,
I wouldn't think that sugarcane's grown in the UK either.
I think we do grapes in certain areas, but it's not massive.
So
South Coast.
So yeah, I mean, he added linseed.
Right. Yeah.
If you don't want people using olives, there should be a way. There's always been a way in previous map farm sims to not have olives. Yeah.
Oh, you mean take the whole crop completely out?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right?
Yeah,
like if you don't want people growing olives, then just don't have it available. Because that's actually the metric. Can you sell everything that you can grow?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So olives aren't available to grow, then obviously not being able to sell them isn't a big deal.
Yeah.
I kind of see it from the way things have been panning out with the maps lately and the scoring system that you use is I see there's kind of like there's 2 or 3 different kinds of map makers out there, right? There's people who want to do everything, like the Green Hills or whatever, the US one that had all of the cool production, special buildings, it had all kinds of customization in the map, and the map was really big and beautiful, right? And then there's people like Oxygen David, who are map makers at heart. And they're going to make the map look beautiful and accurate and whatnot, but they're not necessarily modders, so they don't necessarily get into the production aspects or production buildings or sell points. They just have it there because it's only there if it's accurate, but not really spending a lot of time on that side of things because that's not what he cares about. He cares about it looking and being beautiful, right? And then you get the people who don't care about any of that stuff and they just try to do a conversion from an old version to a FS22.
Right, and that's where we have the bullish map this year today. Well, and that's why like the production is there production built in or areas set aside for you to place it. And Calmston has both. There's 2 production built in, not a lot, just 2. But there are 2 very big areas that you can buy that are mostly flat that you can do whatever you want with. So therefore, it gets the full point because there's definitely an area for you to go to town if you want to go to town with it. but it doesn't have to get a 5 out of 5 to be a great map.
Exactly. Some of them are just, you know, they are what they are, you know.
But I do think the point is valid. You should be able to sell everything you can make or grow.
I think quite a few maps that you've done, reviewed that have the sawmill but can't sell planks.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I think they did. I don't know.
But that's almost a Giants thing, right?
I don't think they think it through enough.
Well, the thing is that on a base game maps, the only place to sell planks is at the. Right, the base game maps have that same problem, don't they? Where you can't sell planks unless, if you own the sawmill, you can't sell. There's nowhere to sell planks.
I don't know.
Or you own the carpentry, there's nowhere to sell planks.
Right, there's still places you can take planks to. Eastern New Mexico.
I'm still actually looking forward to playing comms, and I think before I do, though, I'll probably try my hand at a custom item type and make my own oil mill that also makes linseed oil, so there's something to do with the linseed.
He must have a sell point for the linseed, doesn't he?
Oh, I'm sure he
Yeah.
does, but,
Yeah,
you know,
there's 3.
if you're playing productions, it makes sense to make linseed oil with the linseed. That's what it's used for. And it would be a relatively small edit to the base game oil mill just to add in one more type of oil production, I'm assuming.
You have to then you start harvesting the willow trees
Yeah.
and make cricket bats.
You'd have to define the palette.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's going to be the hardest part about it, is defining the palette, how the palette looks, the models for the palettes, and making sure that the whole game understands the palette. But I see it as something to learn, not necessarily a roadblock.
Oh, for sure.
I'm surprised nobody's come up with just a lumber yard for selling wood products instead of just the carpentry.
So, like, fill that gap.
Yeah. I mean, you can always take it to the lumberyard and they convert it into sheet material, which can then be brought over to the carpentry to make your tables, and you can have 2 delivery points for plank material.
Yeah,
Create
like-
another one for sheet material
sweet.
from the lumberyard going to the carpentry as well. So that means a little bit of modding, but you can do all kinds of.
Oh, it's full up.
So I got 5 map videos done today. Whew, marathon.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot, for sure.
The other trailer, someone took it and emptied it.
Yeah. So we're gonna have Palmston revisit tomorrow, and then Halbach, which is the map that I posted from the LS farming link. That one's pretty nice. I think I might be might do a little streaming on that one.
Have you done the Saskatchewan map?
Yep.
You have?
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, no, I just...
Yeah, that one felt like it was...
I haven't been watching much.
I don't know about that one. The Saskatchewan map felt like someone threw their hands up and said, all right, I've done enough. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else. There's a lot of little things that could be somewhat quickly fixed, but it doesn't, from what the website said, the mod author doesn't seem to care about that.
I don't know. He was posting in comments.
Oh, in the comments for your video?
Yeah, or at least someone claiming to be the author was posting in the comments. It was a different name. But,
oh, nice.
yeah, I think it was a few little things that maybe would make it feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Like Roy was talking about, he's doing an edit of it, and he's adding, I guess, some distant scenery, background scenery. I think the map was void of that originally.
Or just making a lot of the buildings on all the farms sellable. I mean, they were base game buildings, but they weren't sellable.
Is it big maps? Big fields, rather?
They're modest size. They're not giant, but they're irregularly shaped. They're more naturally shaped.
Right.
They kind of follow drainage lines and things.
Tree lines and such.
So, you know, from one standpoint, it feels right. Right? It looks right.
Yep.
The roads, I think, are great because the roads kind of undulate up and down.
Nice.
The clearly the guy who was painting the lines was a little was hitting the sauce a little bit because they're not exactly straight, right?
Yeah.
Well, if there's Saskatchewan roads, there's so many potholes you gotta run around in anyway, so it doesn't matter if you're drinking or not. You have to be drinking and you go down the highway and it looks like you're drinking.
But some of the silos he used were kicking some warnings back on shape files being too large, and one of them was apparently misreferencing some textures.
The one thing that I think gets me for some of those, like that specific error and whatnot, is, or also the need to download a zip file when you download a map, right? It's entirely possible to just put a mod folder inside the map folder and put the mods that the map uses in that folder, so it's all just one download. Like, if you're using custom buildings, they can be mods, sure. Just make an internal mod folder that isn't the main mod folder. Sure, you don't get updates when you do it that way, but it alleviates people the drama of having to have external mods in their mod folder that are just for that map. You can have everything internal.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna zip it, if you're gonna put all the mods anyway in a zip, then you might as well internalize
Just package it as part of the map, yeah.
Now,
That's the part I don't get.
Talbot has a ton of required mods, but they've done it kind of my preferred way, where they don't just include a bunch of mods randomly. They link you out to where the mods are, so you have to go get them. And they reference a lot of the Giants mods off Mod Hub. So the mod author will get the download credit for everybody that does that, as opposed to one download of the guy packing them up and then redistributing them. Makes it a little bit more of a pain on the player side. But it gives each modder acknowledgement as to who did what, and some form of credit.
Where's that map based? Talking about.
Outback, I think, is just a European map.
Right.
Carino, you got to take it to the post, the hitching post. It's the same way with Elk Mountain version 1. You have to take it to the hitching post. Moist Sheep, what is up? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? Yeah, let's chuck these beets into there. Where's Dwayne at?
Range right down the bottom left.
Hiding in the bushes. Having a picnic with the squirrels. I'm cleaning up this little bit over here.
Then, of course, we're all waiting on Hofbergmann.
So
Right.
I have a question about Hofbergmann. I've never even... That's a FS19 map, right?
It's
17, isn't it?
it's through all the ages.
Around.
Okay.
It's an ageless
So why
map.
is everyone waiting for that map? I don't know anything about it. I'm very curious.
I think you'll just realize it when it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Now the first version, I don't expect to be like knock you off your seat, off your feet. First version will be impressive, but it won't be like, oh my god, this is the map of all maps.
Right.
After about 4 or 5 updates, it will become the definitive map of all maps that every map is judged by, like it was in 17, like it was in 19. GoldenEye says, Gamer Joy, 2 words, bull juice.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So in FS19's Hofbergmann, they had bulls, breeding bulls, and you had to get the bull juice.
Extract the bull juice.
My goodness.
And then you took the bull
Thanks,
juice
GoldenEye.
in the cryo container, and then you took the
You got the
ladies. You took the young lady bull, the young lady cows, and you moved them into a corral. And then the vet came out and, well, put on his plastic arm sleeve,
Shoulder-length
well,
gloves.
did the duty with the bull juice. And then a little bit later, you got baby calves. And then the baby calves grew up to either be, heifers or breeding bulls or just regular bulls that you took down to the butcher. You had a very attractive daughter
Yeah.
that ran the meat shop. And you would have pigs that reproduced to make little piglets. And when the piglets were big enough, you took them down and the butcher made pigs on a platter.
Gaming Joy, you may well have seen the Butcher's Daughter. It's Raz. It's one of the prizes on Raz's giveaways.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that.
Is a date with the Butcher's Daughter. And that is the Butcher's Daughter of Hofberg.
Let me look something up. The last version of FS 19's Hofbergmann, I did a Hofbergmann explained video series. Where all I did was just explain all of the various production and unique things. Hofbergmann 1.0.0.8 for 19. 35 video series on basically explaining how you do various things on that map. 35 videos it took. And that's not how to farm.
Okay, I think I'm getting the gist of it.
That's how to do unique things. But he had pigs. Breeding pigs that would die, you had to pick up the carcass.
Yeah.
Depending on how old the carcass was, it would be in various states of decay. Visual decay. And then you took it to the well, I don't know what they call it. The guy that deals with the guy that deals with dead carcasses.
And you had to pay him to get rid of it, Gaming Joy.
Yeah. Or at one point you could just put it in the compost heap and it would turn into compost.
I don't know if one person could do every production on that map.
No, that was a great map, though.
I mean, it was so complex. I don't know if one person could actually do every production and farm at the same time.
No, it was. I only played it multiplayer on the server, but it was great.
Godnight says Tanner. Yeah. The butcher was a guy he didn't want to mess with because, you know, he had his bloody apron. He looked mean.
Yeah.
He just was somebody you didn't want to mess with, right?
Yeah, and you used to get suckling pig.
He'd make people. He's like the eraser. He'd just make people vanish.
Yeah, and the fact that you could deliver to residential houses with bread and cheese. Yeah.
And the meat.
Never played the map, but I watched all the Klein's videos on it.
Yeah, I think it was a
You
Skinner.
never played the map, oh mate, you missed out.
Well, I only got 19 3 months before 22 came out, so
That was an epic game.
that was not the first map you're going to come on to learn to play FS.
Yeah.
No, that's not a beginner map.
But you're ready for the next one, Dwayne.
But I'd say a lot of the FS19 maps that had calves, or pretty much any FS19 map that had calves, had a previous Hofbergmann iteration of calves. In fact, it was pretty funny. You go up to most of those calves and they'd have Hofbergmann ear tags on them. Pretty much any map that had ducks had Hofbergmann ducks. That was a guarantee.
And goats, wasn't it?
Yeah, goats.
So I take it. It sounds like it kind of Hofbergmann kind of it sets a standard, but not just for a farming map, just for a custom map because there's so much custom stuff added.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like he had single-purpose silos that didn't use scripts, so you could only have one product in it at a time. And the way he did it is the silo was basically configured like it was an undrivable trailer. So it was a placeable trailer, if you will, because trailers by their nature can only have one product at a time in them. In general, right?
Right.
So once you put wheat in it, then you can only have wheat in it until you empty it. So he basically made silos, or trailer silos, so you could have single grain silos.
So, because I was wondering, last night's stream, I think it was, you went to a cutscene. I had it muted because I was playing at the time, but you had a cutscene where you're showing that it's going into beta testing right now or something like that, and I was wondering why it was so important.
Yeah, it's in beta until the week of April 27th to May 6th. So does that mean it's coming out for legits early May, or who knows? Right? I just want to see what the heck his brain has come up with in 22. It'll be an edit of one of the three base maps, but you won't really be able to recognize the edit. Like in 19, it was Felsburn. But the only way you knew it was Felsburn is if you looked at the roads. And you could identify certain roads were definitely Felsburn roads. Boy, sheep, that is Gizmo. He's driving that beet harvester right there in the upper part of the screen. Oh. Yeah, it's hard to say, right? Now, supposedly there's a...
Damien Joe, I reckon you're siphoning that for your car.
Say that again?
So I reckon you're siphoning that for your car.
It's the third. This will be the third time I filled up.
There's yeah, there's apparently some Twitch streamers that are streaming the beta access, but
we've been on there a while, right?
I don't know who all they are.
I've been beet harvesting for going on 7 hours now.
How many tipper trailers do we have? Just the 4?
Just the 4, yeah, unless you want to get more.
We still have some dollies kicking on, right?
We've got one more dolly somewhere.
Probably wouldn't hurt then.
Either that, we need. I mean, are we nearly finished doing the edges?
We got all the edges done on my side.
We could do with like getting nearer together.
Yeah, I mean now we're just working the top. And then we'll cut the bottom in half and then work the bottom.
Yeah. Well, you can actually run the bottom in one pass. It's empty. So if we had a trailer at each end,
Oh, okay.
we could do that. I will, well, it's working earlier anyway. I tried it earlier.
Yeah, the apple press, that was awesome.
Yeah, I was doing top to bottom in one pass, getting about
between
between.
the top and the bottom. To make
Yeah,
it, we can run one length.
Yeah, you get about 80 to 90% full depending on the ground cover.
So if we put 2 trailers each end and split the middle, we could have 2 running down each side, 2 running down the centre.
the Hofbergmann in 17 had, you could go through town and collect trash bags. Trash bags would spawn. And then you would take the trash bags down to the recycling center and get money.
Yeah, in 19 as well, Game Enjoy, you could hatch eggs
Little chicks.
and sell the chicks.
Nice.
And the calves you had to load in the trailer. You had to go up and put a lead on them. And lead them into the trailer.
So yeah, you had
Up the shed.
in 19 you got eggs in crate in boxes. So you could take the box of eggs and put them in an incubator, and then the incubator would run for some period of time, and then you'd have little crates of chicks
Right.
And
that
you
you
had
would
a
then
box to
be able
put
to
chicks in to take them and sell them.
sell. You'd make butter. There was a you took milk, put it in a bucket, and then you dump the bucket in the butter churn, and then you turn the butter churn on, and then after a couple minutes the butter churn would be butter. And then you'd have to put an empty barrel under the output of the churn, and then it would fill up the barrel with butter, and then you could take the butter barrel and sell it in town or sell it at the farm shop that was on your farm.
Honestly, it sounds like there's a lot of like little aspects that you'd get in a more of an RPG farming game, like, you know, Stardew Valley or what are those other ones? But like those kind of same aspects, the stuff you're talking about, are a lot of those same gameplay elements from those kind of games. So I mean, that sounds exciting, honestly, to include some of that stuff.
It was very manual. There's a lot of handwork.
You could make big bags as well. You had a hopper that you tipped stuff in and it made
So,
big bags. For
There's
that.
a bread.
Yeah, because you could also take the wood and get barrels made, which would
Yeah,
you
yeah.
bring then to get
That's right.
barrels of butter made.
Right. So there was a
Got
bread
that
oven.
bag.
You had to buy yeast at the shop, and then you could make flour, and then you mix the yeast and the flour and the water in a big mixer to get dough. Then you'd have to take the dough and put it into the oven. You'd have to fire the oven with wood chips,
Wood chips. Yeah.
bags of wood chips that you could make or buy. And then when that was done, you would take the bread out of the oven, and then you could sell the bread. It was all manual. Like, you were picking up a little bag of flour, you were picking up the little box of yeast, you were filling a bucket of water and dumping it in the mixer, turning the mixer on, then 10 balls of dough would spawn on a table. And then you would take all 10 of those balls of dough and hand put them in the oven. You know, then you take them out of the oven.
Wow.
So-
It sounds like so much extra, like, very detailed gameplay elements. I can't imagine. I can't even imagine what he's going to do with productions and, you know, in 22, you know? Like this.
Yep.
I don't
That's
know.
what I said. We're all waiting, right?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
exciting.
he's probably figured out how to put a hitch on a horse.
Shovel.
Or a scooter hasn't come up with that yet.
Well, he needs to put a hitch on the front of a Ford so you can tow it.
Guy doesn't like Fords. He doesn't like Pepsi. Why do I actually in this Discord?
Not to mention John Deere.
You want me to keep hammering out this little sliver on the bottom, or do you want me to come up there and help you guys out?
Now finish that off. Once that's squared up, we can run up and down.
Yeah, we can all run together if you want. Just go round and around the field.
Yeah. Or we just we can split it down the middle. And have one on each face.
There we go. We're at 2 hours and 45 minutes.
How much time we have to do to get this field done?
Yeah.
Where's that high gear?
And fast forward and sell everything.
Fast forwarding is the easiest part.
Yeah.
Feels a little bit about like Mission Impossible.
Yeah, for sure.
Fultz needs to put his modding pencil down and come get us sand.
Yeah, we could get it done if we got a few extra hands in here.
I'll tip this one into the cell point. Well,
That's one load.
That's not bad money, is it?
Oh, we just start selling.
Let's just tip it straight in. That was the short one. I don't know whether you get more in the long one.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they're waiting. I don't think is gonna gain us anything.
No,
I think we just sell it right away.
we just need to get rid of it.
Well, there's what, over 2 million in that silo right now?
Almost 5.
Yeah. So
Well, it's about full anyway.
I've got a few.
Well, then you might as well just start unloading it.
What we need, I think we probably need some more trees.
Individual bottles of cooking oil.
Would a conveyor work on that silo towards that sell point?
Long way to go.
You'd have to have 5 or 6 conveyors. It would take a while to set up.
Long way to go, and also I don't think just the conveyor might get up slower.
I think they're so slow.
The way it comes out, so therefore it's just going to back up all the time. The silo's going to switch off. We'd be better off having 2 extra trailers. Just park them up there. Load.
Just lease them. Just lease the trailers. Bring them up there.
2 extra trailers, load them, and then every time you go up there, empty. Hook onto it, just tip it in.
mean, we got that. We have all the other crop.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, I was hoping Optimus was going to be on. He said he was going to come on to try to finish things up.
I don't know, he may still be zonked out from the from his sick.
Well, if Gizmo wants to just empty that silo out, just stay up there, I'm sure we can handle it down here.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go and get some other trailers. Jump down with the truck and two more trailers.
Will that
Is there
make
another-
it any faster, or is that just...
Well, because they're going to take a while to fill it.
Yeah, but then you're messing with pulling
Mind
in,
you-
pulling out,
mind
pulling
you, it's only-
unhooking, hooking.
You can only fill one trailer at a time.
No, yeah, but no, if there's only three, what my idea was no need to carry on. Just put a trailer up there under the loading, under the silo, and every time we go up with a trailer, empty it out.
Yeah, I'd just say lease a truck, lease a trailer, bring it up there.
So we've just got a trailer up there all the time. When we run a trailer up,
Well, it has actually 2 sell points on it, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yes.
Direct selling it?
You can use either of them, I believe.
But I use the little one, the short one, because that's the one I was told to use the last time.
I'm gonna start putting the flour mill to selling instead of distributing.
I mean, as for harvesting that field up on the north end there, all we have to do is just make one pass between each field, and then it should give our EV score. That's the only reason why we have it there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to fast forward 2 months before that one's ready.
Yeah, well, that's still not that hard to do. 2 months or just 3? Yeah, isn't it oats just a 3-month crop? It was put in last month. We're in this month.
I thought it was a 4-month crop.
I thought oats was 3, barley was 4, wheat was 5. Well, it's canola.
Either way, if you look at the growth stage, it's definitely 2 months away from at least 2 months away from being ready.
Bill, there's only 2
Unless it
showing
was
up.
4, 5, 6.
Sugar plant, sugar plant. Can you all see the green beam over there at the sugar plant? Or is it just me?
No, I can't.
I'll see.
Alright. Well, one of them is 340 something, the other is 320.
Right, what are
So
you?
they're different prices.
You've lit up the 340, have you?
Coming your way with a full trailer.
Okay. There's an empty here. Coming down the middle. Green one's empty. Oh, all right.
Did everybody see the Jan mods that came out today in the Giants Mod Hub? New brand.
The other thing we should start doing, and there's really no more, unless we want to, I would say we fast forward 2 days now so that one person can start shuttling crops either from the silos to the sell points or sugar beets, because we need to sell everything in the silos too.
Yeah.
And
Well, I was
December is
gonna
the best
say-
month, so let's just fast forward now.
Actually, I was just thinking of something on that silo business too. If you want to sell the silo, it sells the crop in it, right?
Does it?
No.
Oh, it hasn't done it.
Yes, it
hasn't
did.
done-
When I got rid of a couple of silos that had some couple of bits left in it, and they gave me a price for it.
Didn't do that with the.
It did do it with the barn, but it should do it with the silo.
Didn't do it with the barns. You might have a point there, right? We got a silo
Jan is
that's
definitely a
got
new
lot-
brand.
Well, I'll try that silo that's had the TMR
What about,
in it.
what about the one with the the TMR? That can't have much.
I mean, silage has a price.
You don't need it.
I'm up with the sugar plant. The sugar place to sell it is the short one. Has a better price.
What one?
Short one.
Yeah, okay. Right, this has got loads in it. Soya beans, wheat, sugar beet, sorghum.
One that with TMR in it.
One with TMR in it, yep. Obviously someone who's been harvesting. There's 500,000 litres of soya beans.
That's sugar beets.
If you look on, if you want to sell that
Here we
bin,
go.
what does it tell you?
Just says the value of the thing. Do I have to press sell to get the, or will it just get rid of it?
Well, it should prompt up. Okay, it says you can sell it, and then if, because I know I sold one of those silos, and it had some product in it, and then it asked me if I wanted to sell it with that for that whatever it was in there for that price. So I don't know if it takes the lowest price, the highest price, or a mid-range
Well, it
price.
doesn't matter what it takes.
No,
It's,
we don't have time to haul it all.
as the offer more price for the crop product. Remember these silos ain't. I'll go and get 2 trailers. I wouldn't soy beans.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go check out those out.
There's not much else in there.
We had a sprayer. So we got a auger wagon,
Then we
a
find
Jan
somewhere to
auger
sell the
wagon.
soybeans when we speed
Then
forward.
we had a
2 days.
Jan sprayer. We had a seeder or a planter. Then we had a fertilizer spreader. Then a corn header. Really weird looking header.
Here, I'll test it right now. We need those trailers anyways, but I'll test if it sells right now. Give me a second.
go.
Not in December yet, though.
Yeah, it sells what's inside, but it doesn't sell it at the highest price. It sells it at something middle. I just placed one down, put a little bit of sugar beets in it, and then sold it.
Oh, okay.
So you do get harvest income, but it's like the average price probably.
Yeah, so we're better off getting rid of it.
For sugar beets, we're gonna get a much better price by actually carting it.
Yeah, it's alright, I'll cart it. The dolly in a different section.
I think I left one on the north side of the machine shed on the main farm there.
There's a dolly on one of these semi-trailers.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I was going to leave that one there, but yeah, should have two on it.
There we go. Slow and steady. I don't know what race we're going to be winning, but we're slow and steady. Here we go. Zero degrees. David, welcome. How is your Sunday morning?
Do we want to fast forward 2 days to get into December? Just finish up the map in December.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
fine. If the price
Let's-
goes up, that's fine.
Let's do that. Try to get the price to go up a little bit,
Yeah,
so we
go
can sell everything. Whoever's near the house, I'm nowhere near it.
Hang on a minute. No, neither am
I don't think anybody
I.
is.
Shop. I'm down by the shop. I'll get over that way. Oh, someone's already there.
And welcome to December.
Just enough time to do a little course correction.
Wait, hold on. Great demand.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
probably for sugar cane.
Yeah, it's for sugar cane. It's always sugar cane. Have a look. Oh, I don't know though, 440.
For beets?
440 for beets, man.
Oh, good gravy. You gotta sell it.
446, right, here we go then. Let's go. It be so.
All right, I'm turning around. I have a trailer with me, and I'm just gonna. I'll turn around and go back to the plant.
I'll just stay here. Okay. Thank you for the sub.
I'll start shuttling at the plant.
How's your trailer, boy?
50%.
Off we go. Fill it all up. Don't know how we managed to get this crooked. You know what, I'll be glad when this is all over. Go back to playing the way I like to play. Mike, what is up? How are things? Work, the scourge of all gamers.
Looking for 100K.
There we go.
There's the great demand.
Ooh.
Monday night combo night. That'll be great to have you. Remember, we're running the beta, 1.4.4 beta. Phil, I don't know. We're not going to do any challenges for a while. Takes a lot out of you. At this point, all I really want to do is play my way. So we'll probably be streaming tomorrow night on possibly Talbot. I think that's the name of the map. Yeah, Talbot. There we go. So Talbot will, the map video will drop tomorrow morning, my time. About, probably about 11 hours from now. Calmsden Farm Revisit will drop in about 15 hours from now. At noon, my time. And then I hope to be able to post the winning tabulations tomorrow. I've got to go in the office a little bit tomorrow morning from about 10 to 3:30. So I should be able to do the scoring tabulations for the final scoring while I'm in the office. And then I hope to be able to record a summary video of kind of the map before the challenge and then the map after the challenge, both on the PC and console side. I'll have that recorded tomorrow late afternoon, early evening, to then be in a position to possibly stream on Talbot tomorrow evening. We'll have to see. Let's see, it all works out. Sunday is good. Oh, that's good. Look, we got our harvesters back. Yay! We're almost done this little section. Well, I'm almost done this section. I can come over there.
sell this stuff.
And there we go.
Wasn't sure, but it's actually same price whether you're on the left side or the right side. But on the short one.
On the short one, yeah.
There we go. So there's a trigger on either side.
Yeah, there's a trigger on either side, but it's the short one. Either one is the same price. I'm just down here continuing to run a harvester while I'm waiting for it to fill.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
I'll finish the row and pull out of the way to just make sure I don't block you.
Oh, it's November 4th. Thought it was December.
Trailer at my end is at 89% full.
Yep, I'll be with you in a minute. Just emptying out a couple.
There we go. Lined her all back up.
We'll take that back down, Gaming.
Sounds good. I'd rather have that big rig up here anyways.
Bring this back down.
That one's better for doing the short pulling around the yard anyways.
Yeah, well also it can pull the dolly. got to split them up all the time.
Diane, we're gonna be done at midnight. We're gonna be done in
I'll replace Dwayne's
2 hours
trailer
and
in
10
just a
minutes.
second. I'm on my way.
I don't think I'm gonna be
I'll come down
streaming
and get it 'cause I've got
that
one of these
entire
engines.
time.
Okay.
That's pretty good. It's dropping, isn't it, the price?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
111 before.
Yeah.
We're crashing the market.
Probably. Might have been crashing while we're at.
Oh, I'm way at this side of the planet there, Gizmo. I'm going round and round.
I'm tipping out Gaming Joy's coming to you with an empty.
Okay.
My bad, I was going the wrong way. I'll be there in a second.
Well, I was wasting so much time turning the truck around to empty the harvester all the time. I figured I might as well just keep going round and round. That way the truck is always facing the one way.
Right.
Are you by field 11 or are you down south?
No, I'm at field 11 here. I'm just going around the block. Less time
Where-
wasting.
where's the
trying to
trailer?
do it.
Where's the trailer that's full?
It's 26, 23 area there.
Okay. Okay, I see it.
Uh-oh. I'm going to back out.
I
Wasn't
should be
paying
able to make
attention.
it to that truck. That's here at the middle of the field where that Gizmo's harvester is sitting.
Are you ready to empty?
Yeah, I'm at 84%.
Let me come get you on this one, and then I'll bring this one up to the plant.
Okay.
There we are. And back we go. What are we doing? 4/4. Welcome. Turned around. Good, head back down. Langer, what is up? The beets are slow. Beets are very slow. Potatoes, that's right. Potatoes are us, right? Dirty Bird Farms, indeed, there are lots. Lots of beets left. How many beets will be left after 2 more hours? That's the question. One pass down. It'll feel like it's going a lot faster when we get 3 all running together, as opposed to having 3 run on different parts of the field. Guess we'll see the working with combined. that's not gonna work.
Just keep coming, gaming, because I won't be able to finish this row.
Nice, me, mate.
Oh, Gizmo.
Damon's up the yard. Yeah, neither will I actually.
I'm at 97% on this fill, so.
I'm on 82, so.
There we go. I'll cut down this section. And, yeah. Then we'll work over there. Get that hammered out. $89 bot. I don't know what you're gonna do. Start tomorrow, you won't be able to do any of the beet puns. We're not gonna touch beets in a very, very long time, that's for sure. Probably B9 bot. Probably. Connor, how is Sunday?
Is there another trailer that's full up anywhere?
Over here besides the one that we just filled there.
Kirko, what is up?
Should be 5. We've got 3 here. There's 2 up the yard.
Thank you for the sub.
This one's nearly
Silo's half empty. Almost through.
Bergdis. You probably put a period between 2 words without a space. Streamlabs doesn't like that. We're in a home stretch. We're in a home stretch for the challenge for sure. We're not in the home stretch of the beet harvest. Not by any stretch of the imaginations. Yeah, we had a silo with nearly 5 million in it. Let alone what was here on the ground. Darren, what's up?
chewing this up.
Well, working on it, for sure.
you in the? Are you in the PC Challenge channel? Or the Team PC channel? Ah, okay. You are now. So you'll be in the Team PC channel. Pinned server info message. If you jump to that, then all the pertinent info will be below it. James, what's up? Bergdist, I would say probably the latter would be worse. Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Empty.
Yeah, but I'm not quite full.
Figured that out.
I have no idea, James. Why I would sound like anyone other than myself. Go get rid of some beets.
Oh, sorry, mate. Did I come down there?
No matter.
We are on PC using a wheel and pedal, keyboard, mouse.
least we're still getting good price.
Yeah.
There we go.
Still says 446.
Sugar beets in the pig silo as well. Not the pig, chicken silo.
Then
And this one's empty. I'll start getting from that one.
we head back
Well,
to the beet
happening, but
field.
whenever someone comes down with a trailer, just whip them out. Top off for the harvesters.
Hay sells for more than straw, right?
Normally.
And we'll put this over here. %52 full. All right, Golden Eye. Catch you later. Thanks for dropping by.
Are you coming back down the same side, or are you going to go round?
No, I'm gonna have to bobtail it back to that end because I won't have enough. I'm at 90%.
Right. Hang on then.
No, I can drive it up there faster.
We might as well have one at each end.
Yeah, that might work too. It's just I was a little bit off cycle here when Klein unloaded me into that end, so.
Nearly full anyway, so.
We'll be done this section here in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we should be through one, shouldn't we?
All right, James, that would be great. The red buildings to the left, they are all production buildings, part of the farm production pack.
Really long rolls.
Yeah, but it's going to be quick filling the trailers, isn't it?
Yeah, with long rolls you don't spend as much time turning around too. So.
The three of us dumping 100% each side. Or Nile.
There we go. This taken care of. We'll get that taken care of. Smash.
Only one lead beet got left behind.
See, I like the all-wheel steer because it
Yeah,
doesn't wiggle around as much.
that's pretty good. Quite a nice little thing to drive, really. They go in a straight line, Will.
Oh yeah, because when I was on that long road there, I set my heading and then I went and grabbed a cup of coffee and it still wasn't at the end of the road.
Yeah. They do
Yeah,
run
there we
pretty
go.
straight.
I guess that would depend on the hills though. Pretty flat field. If it was a
well,
little
yeah.
bit of a terrain
Bump.
change, then it will. That's the end of this road, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and make a cup of tea.
Processing all the rest of the straw we have into hay. Just because.
How does straw make hay?
It's complicated, FARMER-KLEIN, but it's
It's a complicated secret.
a case of you put it in the mixer, dump it out as forage, and when it goes back into the silo, it separates it into hay.
Ah,
Yeah,
it's one of those.
one of those, yeah. I think we only bought one bale. Aiming Joy, you'd probably be better off selling the oats and the soya beans and everything else though.
Well, we can just sell the silo.
Huh?
We can
We
just
need
sell
to
the
go
silo.
advance one more day. Well, I guess now we don't want to because we're getting a good price. But
I'm almost done with the sugar beets, so it's up to you guys whether you advance another.
We've got a load here though.
There we go. Emergency farm sim guy. What is up?
We need some trailers empty as well. We're going to need trailer each end. We're down the long field.
Need me to empty?
Yep. How many trailers you got up there?
2. I'm seeing 2 around this field that are the one's empty on this side.
Should be 5 then.
Found the last one. It's at 73%.
We're going to need a trailer each end.
You say we can make it all the way to the bottom?
Well, I did the other end. I did all the way at the bottom, but that was ages ago. Because we stripped that side where the lime problem was first. I stripped back the bottom and the top. And
I'll bring you back another empty.
worked
Carting
about
up right now.
Worked about 80%. Probably need to go at the bottom. One up top's not too bad.
Guess we'll find out. I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, we're not gonna make it. No way. No way. We have a long ways to go. %60. %70.
I think I'm gonna make it to the end.
If he was empty, you should do.
Well, only if he's going from the center strip, that the driveway strip. If he's going from where you guys were starting from, he won't make it.
Nope.
This is
On my way.
I'm at 90. Oh! I don't think I'm gonna make it either.
That's weird.
It's all dependent on this.
No, the yield must be higher this side.
Yeah, the yield's higher.
That's what it is. The yield must be higher this side, because I've definitely got the whole length. It's the same. It's exactly the same as it was the other side.
Oh, I need someone to
I'm
take
coming.
me out.
I'm coming with the truck.
Do you want me to leave this one at this end?
Well, this one is at 35%, but I have 3 harvesters to empty, so we are going to lose a little bit of yield, but that's all right. Are you full, Gizmo?
Yep. That's the difference in the yield, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Where you are, it must be real prime.
I was in the dark green for a lot of it.
Loam or whatever, yeah. And over the other side, I must have been in. Because they're all the fields that screwed up. Hang on, Dwayne, don't move, I'll come down. Oh, all right.
That's all right. I've already wrecked crop.
I'm gonna disconnect for a minute. I'll be back.
Okay. That's it, mate. I can get out now. Cheers for that.
There we go. We just erased all evidence.
I'll strip the bottom off.
Ah. Alright, basically we got an hour and a half.
Right.
I don't know if we can clear the field that time.
No, I don't know.
I don't think so. We also
Okay,
have to
okay.
sell all our other crops, all the milk,
Look at all them trailers there. That's full of product too.
3 trailer loads of honey.
Yeah, there's more than that. There's a load at
Spinner area too.
the
or the
place.
tailor shop.
Yeah, place in town. There's a load with a load of trailers, bodies.
Carrie's getting ready to come in.
Yep. Hi, everybody.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
So
Doing you alright?
he can run stuff to sell points, or he can
Yeah, you can
harvest while someone else runs to sell points.
do that. Or whatever.
Yep, wherever you guys need me.
I'm back in.
Are you selling everything, Gaming?
I'll keep working on selling the I'll keep working on selling the sugar beets if Mullins can help just cart stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll
Just
be better.
let them keep them moving, and
Yeah, we'll be better
I'll help.
off
I'll be there helping them.
harvesting though.
Yeah, keep the harvesters moving.
Gooder Workbench, what's up? Charlie Farmer, what's up? Alien Jim, how do you do? Bye later, David. We're gonna go for a little bit longer.
Hey,
Come aboard.
thank you. Try to get some stuff sold.
Well, Bob, because you need labor to unload on the go. When you don't have the physical bodies on the server to run the trucks while you are running harvesters, then you can't do that.
Where we got a truck at?
Should be. There's 5 in all somewhere. We're using a couple there.
There is one.
I've got one. I'm unloading.
Got another one
What
down.
field we at?
We're all on.
Where you spawned in, we are to your east.
Okay.
We're all on 22, 23, 25.
There we got one. Alright.
Nope, we don't have the help today.
No, Carrie, leave that one there, please.
Whoop. Okay.
We don't have the help today.
You want to head down to the 26, 27, 28. There's a bunch of Mac superliners. No, just get out. I'll take care of it.
28.
26, 27, 25, that area. Or sorry, 25, 26, 22. There should be a bunch of Mac superliners in that field.
No.
Okay. Got one. Almost empty.
Got 3 maps released today. I got 2 videos already recorded, scheduled for release tomorrow.
You coming to unload Gizmo?
No, we're
And then who knows what next week will hold.
If you can come to the north end of the field here, I'm almost full. I'm coming down on the east side of the field.
Of 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on my way back. Input attachers.
And according to my fuel gauge, I'm going to need some of that too here pretty quick.
yeah.
Alien Jim, I can't let on that I know things.
This one's empty.
Yeah, that was our missing one. So far at that end of the field there.
There we go.
Would it be better for me to harvest, or you guys need me to cart from silos or something?
Well, there's a lot of stuff to be sold, oats and soils, but it'd be better off doing it with double traders.
Good point.
There's the main farm for silos we've got oats. There's soybeans in the farm, in the silo by the chickens. All needs to be done.
Okay.
Just
We want to jump to December first.
Basically anything that's in the silos, Kerry, just sell it.
Alright.
Well, are we gonna manually sell, or are we just gonna sell by selling the silos?
Just manual. We don't need to be that desperate right now.
No, we got an hour and a half. We could piss it.
And we don't need to fast forward time until we lose the.
Yeah,
Great
until
demand.
we lose the great demand for sugar beets. I'm full, by the way. Is there a trailer anywhere?
Yeah, right there to your
I'll have another trailer down for you in just a minute.
There's another truck
Nice
behind
one,
you,
Dwayne.
FK.
Yeah, got it. Nice one, guys. Did you get down in one go yet, Dwayne?
no, I was already halfway down.
Oh,
It was
you're already
only
halfway
partial.
down. This thing's suddenly stopped.
So I'm going to empty
Unload.
out and then I'm going to work my way back. See
Why
how
is-
far I go.
Why is it doing that? Oh, here we go.
There we go. So I think we just drain our sugar beets until we don't have any more. Then we'll go to December.
Yeah, we're almost drained. I think 2 more loads.
Yeah, good idea. There's some sugar beets in the chicken silo as well.
This
I'll
map
grab
does
those.
not. This map definitely does not, because it's the same map, same iteration that we had at the start of the challenge, start of April. So so that's our soil. And then this was all of our beets. That was all our beets. The map wasn't updated yet. I think he's got it in testing. But I don't know if I'd want to swap out a map mid harvest or mid growth cycle and change its soil map. That might not prove very advantageous. I mean, what do you, I mean, yeah. It's like the custom soil map on that was added to Calmston. Other than being different, I mean, is it accurate? It's had a lot of sandy loam and loamy sand down by the river. I thought it'd be more. I thought you'd see more silty clay down by the river. I don't know. I'm not a soil person. Sometimes it feels like soil maps are so random.
I got up to 80% to that our production road there.
Right. That is... Yeah.
Should make it all the way there and back. I mean, all the way down in one pass.
Yeah. Well, Klein's taking the top off and I'm taking the bottom, so we should be able to do that in a minute. Hopefully. We'll just get running up and down.
I don't know if I'm going to make it. 96. 7. 8. Not quite.
What? Price has dropped, isn't it? Or was that half a building?
Silo appears empty.
Do what?
Partial load.
Silo up here is empty. We can go to December.
Got a truck over here at the chicken coop. Looks like it's got something in it.
Yeah, it's got soya beans.
No, it's got sugar beets.
There's a few sugar beets as well, but
I was just getting them out of that silo. We can bring it up if you want.
you can get rid of the soya beans if you want, Kerry.
That is what's left of the sugar beets.
You get corn or soybeans?
Slowly chewing it up.
I mean, we got 1 million litres of that somewhere.
Of what?
Soya beans.
Yeah, there's 449 in the one by the chicken.
It was over 500.
Get it emptied in just a second.
Are we sending it by train or just find the highest one on the map?
No, don't bother with the train. It's take too long.
Okay.
Just do Johnson's Farmers Market and just shift it. It's the easiest thing to do.
Well, Jamie, we
think
can't
that's the one
exactly
down here by
use
the,
that mod because that mod is not allowed on the
water tower,
server.
I think.
You guys need a trailer?
Yep, got it. Okay.
We're only using mods that were uploaded to the server at the start of the challenge, which would have been at the start of April. Mods must be the same across both servers, therefore no new mods can be added.
Because the train only takes 100 and something thousand
Right.
by 3, so we'll be forever moving it to the train. Yeah, it's the one by the water tower. That seems to pay the best money for most things.
And to some degree, a triple wide header would
Still
only fill up
64K sugar beets in silos.
3 times faster.
Yeah, that's probably the chickens, isn't it?
I already got that one.
Have you? Don't know where else then. Unless they're up the BGA. With the sugar beet cut.
Found them. This will be the last load, and then we'll fast forward.
This trailer down here is getting pretty full. Me and Dwayne have been sipping it.
South end of the field.
Yeah, down by the
I'll replace it in a second. On my way.
There we go.
Ooh, what got sold there?
Soybeans.
Oh, there's a lot of those.
Yeah,
Isn't there yet?
There's a million litres of that.
So 4 times that.
Yeah. There's over a million of oat. And the same with
Wheat and barley, isn't there? Wow, no.
no, the wheat and barley, most of that's
Should have gone into the productions anyway.
yeah, we're in the production, so there's sorghum, 726,000 of that.
Yeah, I think most of those are best prices in December.
And then
For all of those.
there's odd bits of, there's a million litres of oat,
Now I'm going to sell the last sugar beets right now.
25,000 of beet, there's some grapes, there's some olives, sunflowers. There's still 939,000 litres of soybeans. That's almost 5 times.
These trucks are 250, right?
Yes.
There we go.
You still shortening out that end of the field or this one?
I am, mate, yeah, but I don't know whether I've shortened it enough. But only if you come down, it's totally shortened on the side you were on. The other side.
Alright, I'm going to make a couple more passes at the top end here with the line here to shorten it.
Yep, good. I'm still running through the bottom here. I've probably got another 6, maybe 7 passes before it's completely clear. But this, the one to your left is clear.
Okay.
Up to about 8 for the way across.
We can almost move to December, and then everyone just go start selling stuff. And then when everything's sold, we come back to the beets.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, everybody's got a truck.
Okay, the soybeans at the chicken farm are empty.
Well done.
Where's the rest of them at?
In the main yard, there's 3 silos. There's stuff in all of them.
Okay.
Carry. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I think we're going to go
Solid
till about
train
11
as
o'clock
well.
my time, top of the hour. Then we're going to kill the stream off.
It depends. Sometimes
Oh, what
the
is
animal
there?
dealer is
Is there
actually
another
more.
place to sell it?
Yeah, the animal
Oh.
dealer takes it as well, and sometimes that
Okay.
price is better than the train.
Well, we'll do the animal dealer. It's less hassle.
Faster.
Yeah. Not only that, the animal dealer's pretty accessible. We can
There
run
might
double-
be still
can
some
run
silage
double
in the
trailer
train
for it.
station.
There might be some still in the train station.
Yep.
Oh, we've only got to jump to the building, though, innit?
Yep.
Check it out.
There we go. Make our way back.
You're at that end of the field there, Gizmo. It'd be just a short little run over there. See,
Over where, mate?
over at the train station there at that corner there, just across the road from
Oh,
the
is it
gas
just
station.
across the
there.
road, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know where it was. I'll do that next time I come back to the it.
All right. You think we can make the long run now?
I don't know. We'd have to take a test.
I've chopped. Well, you can see how much I've chopped off the bottom. Don't know if that'd be enough.
I think it might be.
You should have enough room to turn by the time I've gone back again. I might not
Oh!
get-
Case of plural versus singular.
Carrie, there's 500 and some odd K soybeans in the silo with the two are next to each other. The one on the right side, it has 500K plus soybeans.
Okay. I'm at the one underneath the awning right now. And it looks like that one's
Yeah, that's-
empty of
that's-
soybeans.
That's the smallest capacity, Kerry.
Okay.
So when
So
when they've run out of filling that, they bung it in the other two.
All right, time to see. Can we make it to the end? Because if we can, then we have a truck at each end. And by the time we get to the bottom, we unload and turn around and come all the way back up and unload. Then we don't need to run trucks.
That's it for the sugar beets that were in silos.
Righto.
Well, the trailer at the north end of the field is almost full, and we're heading to the south end, so we want to empty that one.
Got it. We'll replace it right now. I'll be glad not to have to drive all the way to the top corner of the map anymore.
I'll be glad to farm on something other than Frankenmuth.
100%.
It's been fun, and that it doesn't need to be fun anymore.
Anybody got admin status? You could just fast forward the time, speed up the time. Before you
Doesn't matter.
run.
Doesn't matter. We'll do a sleep as soon as I drop off these sugar beets.
Not telling
Well,
me.
come down the road here and empty us if that trailer isn't full all the way.
On my way.
I'm not getting a reading in this building.
The
Does that
truck
mean it's
is.
empty?
No,
Right.
you need to be in a trailer. There's no info thing.
Oh, there's no info.
You
thing.
need to have a
Oh,
trailer under the pipe to see what's in it.
Okay.
Do you? I thought you could just look on the R thingy or whatever that. I thought there was an icon there.
Yeah, there is an icon. I walked up to it, but it's not telling me that.
That's the rent train.
Yeah.
But there's one on the south side of the building. I thought it had a.
Wait till I get control.
Wayne, what's your damage looking like
Damage?
on that harvester?
Oh, next to nothing.
Yeah, I could do with some fuel though. Well, I'm not desperate, but
I'm good here gaming.
we'll need fuel.
Will we make it, Klein, all the way to the end?
Yeah, I got to 78.
Okay.
Alright guys, that's gonna do us for the night. Like I said, we're gonna be going for another hour here on the server, but I'd rather not do a 4-hour stream. That is a bit much for me. We will be posting the scores tomorrow. I've got to work in the office from 10 to 3:30, so I should have time to run through the save game files. I'll take my laptop and be able to boot up the game and run through and do the final score accounting. I will post that in the community channel, and then I plan on doing a wrap-up video. If I don't get a wrap-up video done tomorrow, then I'll try to get it done this week. But I do plan on doing a wrap-up video where we cover all of the basically the save game as we started it out, and then basically the end save game on this server and the end save game on the console side. So keep an eye out for that. I've got 2 map videos dropping tomorrow. So one at 8 or at around 8 a.m., 7 a.m. Eastern time, and one dropping around midday. So keep an eye out for that also. And until next time, Happy farming.